this? February the what? 16th? Oh, we up through here, right? February the 16th, C Students Podcast, episode 29. So we are here and we're getting things in. Right now, we are faced with a COVID. We're faced with ice storms, and we faced with the bullshit. The bullshit, yo. Reason why I want to talk about are we letting things go. It's the matter of what are you putting your energy into, you know? So what are you putting your energy into? Is it worth it or is it not worth it? Joe Rogan, I don't know if y'all followed the Joe Rogan experience. So he recently, he always spoke out about it. So he spoke out about the transgender boxer. There was a guy that now is fighting women, and she's in there, he's in there beating the shit out of women, like beating their ass. And is that fair? Now, I know a lot of people are quick to say, hey, a person being transgendered, a person being gay, a lesbian, whatever you are, your sexuality is your sexuality. Does it matter when it comes to sports? When it comes to things like contact sports, not driving, not anything like that. When it comes to things like contact sports, is Joe Rogan wrong for speaking out against a transgender male fighter that is now fighting women and beating the shit out of women, if I may say this? The transgender boxer is in there beating the shit out of these women. And the reason why he's able to do it, because now he identifies as a woman. Is that right? Is that fair? Do y'all agree with that? You know what I'm saying? Can you just put on a dress and say, hey, I'm playing in the WNBA now? Could you, like, because I know a lot of dudes with some good jumpers that can't qualify for the NBA, that can kill it in the WNBA. So are we saying now that people are doing this? Would we say they're doing this for sports? Are they doing this more so for sexuality? Because that's a word stigma right now. That's a word just thought. Just imagine, ladies, if you are playing basketball, the dude just says, you know, son, hey, I don't want to be a man anymore. And now he's playing basketball with the women and only playing in the women's sports. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with that? I say, you know, ain't no woman about to come over and really play with the guys, because number one, you have to qualify to play with the guys. You just can't go over. So you got to think, this MMA boxer, which is a woman, which is a man that's now a female boxer, he qualifies because he's beating the shit out of her. Is that abusive? Is that considered abuse? I don't know. I don't know what. Damn, dog. That is a hard question to ask a person. Are you okay with that? Are you really okay? So Joe Rogan spoke out about it. A lot of people, you know, anybody know Joe Rogan. He loves fighting. He loves boxing. But I gotta agree. That's a hard line to kind of figure out. Is that should transgender fighters or athletes be able to compete with the opposite sex then? But that's the only biased side to it, is that the women that are crossing over to being males, they are not competing in male sports. They're not. It's only the other way around. It's the men that are competing with the women. That's where people are mad about. They're like, okay, we don't see women doing it. We only see the guys doing it. And at the same time, is that okay for a man fighter to fight a female fighter? Because that's domestic violence, right? He's beating the shit out of a woman. He's not like beating the shit out of another fight. He's beating the shit out of a woman dressed like a woman. That's damn, dog. So I don't know, man. Joe Rogan, I guess I understand what he's saying, though. But what do you think? Are you okay with that? Would you be okay with that? I mean, maybe it's like doing hair. It's not like doing hair, because hair is a different thing. You're not competing. I guess it would have to be something that women competing in. where men are losing in and a woman come in and she just like, I'm killing these fucking guys, maybe cooking or some shit. Because I know those sports females are there. We will say this. Your best female athlete cannot beat the best male athlete at that sport. It's been proven. It's been proven time in and time out. We know this. So could you say the weakest male basketball player can go to the females basketball and vice versa? That the best female basketball player should be able to go in and play in the NBA? Would y'all be cool with a female playing in the NBA? Like, are y'all okay with that? I don't. I guess it's different because as a guy, y'all don't understand that. As a guy, you can't do that. You can't dunk on a female playing basketball because what they gonna say? You dunked on a woman. You didn't dunk on another basketball player. Oh man, you dunked on a woman. It's like if you cross over a female during basketball, you cross over a female. You ain't crossing over a guy. You crossing over a female player. So that is the double standards and stigma that goes with being on the opposite side. You know, you got the pros and then you got the cons, like cheating. Most people believe that cheating is wrong when a woman do it and not when a guy does it. Do y'all believe that shit? I mean, cheating is cheating. I don't give a shit what you're doing. Cheating is cheating. It's always going to be, to me, considered that way. That cheating is cheating, and I don't give a shit who. Well, let's say this, ladies. The most guys would say it's not cheating if you're out of the country. At all. So if a dude cheats and it's out the country, does it count as cheating, ladies? Because most guys can't take cheating. Most guys would never take a female cheating on him versus the other way around. But do you let that shit go, ladies? Once a man cheats on you, or fellas, I know fellas, we not letting it go. We not letting it go. Being identified as a woman and actually being a woman is totally unacceptable in terms of beating a woman. A man is a man, period. Right. Okay. So basically you're saying, Patricia, that a man is a man regardless, even if the gender change. So when it comes to sports, what would y'all say is a fair thing when it comes to sports? Would y'all say something like badminton, fencing, or soccer? Because we know that female soccer players are not better than male soccer players. But the money, that's another thing. That's another thing. Like, everybody know the female soccer players are better than the male soccer players because the talent in a female side is way weaker than the guy side. Y'all know this. We all know this. There's certain sports that men don't get to shine in that women shine in. Figure skating. Everybody know when it comes to females in figure skating, they like the game is gymnastics, right? Female gymnastics. Female gymnastics is like the shit. So are we saying that now that a male can go to female gymnastics and go in there and compete? Because there's no way he can get the physical attributes of what smaller female gymnasts do. Because it's the difference. It's the same thing like figure skating, right? When it comes to figure skating, women are very dominant in it because the fact that their body, the flexibility, the whole makeout is way better. I don't even know how to even judge this because this is new days. These are the new days and new eras. At one point in time, it used to be like, hey, girls go play with the girls, boys go play with the boys. Now that has changed. Now the reference is if you identify as a woman or you identify as a man, therefore you get to, I guess you get the You get to do everything the guys do. But now when it talks to sports, why is that not the case? Why do you have females that will not compete with guys? You don't. I know you had Maya and the Bee, and you had not Maya and the Bee. What was the one? The one movie where the girl was the quarterback in Little League, and you have those things. But when you talk about at a higher level, no, it's not at a higher level. It's not going down. They're not really pushing that. They're not going to ever push that. They're not going to ever allow those things because most of y'all women are not going to put y'all daughters in sports where guys are in it like that. Would you? Would you, ladies? Would you put your daughter right now, your regular daughter, not saying she's gay, not saying she's bi, just your regular daughter, would you allow your regular daughter to go out there and play sports with guys? But also, vice versa, ladies, are you okay with a boy, because they had this before in high school wrestling, they had where a transgender boy was wrestling girls, and he was beating the shit out of these little girls, and they're like, well, he identifies as a little girl, as a woman, so he's able to wrestle. Now, ladies, you got to ask yourself that. And guys, you got to ask yourself that. And I know we all question things. Ladies, are you okay with a boy competing with your daughter? Now, if she does cheerleading, no, okay, that's something different. If she does gymnastics, that's something totally different. But are you talking about like basketball, football, soccer, tennis? Are you, ladies, are you okay if your daughter is in a physical sport like wrestling, basketball? Are you okay with a little boy and they're playing with your daughter? So basically, ladies, if a dude my size was in there playing basketball with your daughters, would you be okay with it? Fellas, are you okay with a dude my size? Like, yeah, I'm gonna dunk on you, look, little girl. Are y'all okay with that? I mean, honestly, are you okay with that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Man fighting a woman, no woman should be fighting a man. I think the female football player is playing with man. I mean, but she's playing soccer though, CC. I don't think that she's playing. I mean, not soccer. I think she's a kicker. I don't think she's actually getting hit. You know what I'm saying? But she was actually out there getting pow. And I mean, like I said, that's why I talked about the thing with. I've seen sports where in Little League. I seen Little League. I don't know. I should have did more research. I'm a C student, man. I don't research. I do this shit straight off the head. Are you letting things go though, man? Are we ever gonna let this go, or is this gonna be a consistent fight amongst people? Is that are we okay with people changing their gender and changing their sexuality, but not okay with them competing in sports where they are dominating the opposite sex? Now, this is the thing though, yo. This is the thing though. It's never the other way around. It's never women that want to be men playing in male sports. I haven't seen if they have, send that to me. I'll read it and I touch up on it. But I think it's always more the guys going to the guys running track with the females. Like you got the girl in Africa that she considered. I think she is considered a hermaphrodite. I think that's what they call them. That's what it's called, hermaphrodite. And she is running track with the girls, and she's destroying these girls. I'm talking about she is literally killing. He was born a man prior to gender change. The actual woman was born, has been, and always will be a woman. But Patricia, are you okay with letting your daughter run track against boys? Like all boys. Would you be okay with hold on, vice versa. Would you be okay with your daughters competing against regular guys in a sport on every physical attribute, not sexuality? So let's say this, yo. Let's take out the sexuality. Let's take out gay, trans, bi, straight. Are ladies and gentlemen, are y'all okay with y'all kids competing with boys and girls their whole life? I'm talking about nerd sport. Do you think sports need to be divided? Should it be divided based on gender and age? Should it, right? Because we there, I mean, we do that though. We actually do that, and it's not even prejudice, right? Patricia, it's not anything being prejudice, but for transgender approach me aggressively, I'm getting my dude or my brother. See, is that fair? Is that fair? Do, like, ladies, are you comfortable with fighting in a bar fight, in a regular fight, ladies? Are you fighting a dude? Are you fighting a transgender woman, ladies? If you get in a fight with a dude, I mean, my fault. If you get in a fight with, ladies, if you get in a fight with a transgender woman at the club, is that a fair fight? Because he now identifies as a woman and has had his penis and everything cut off. Is if you're fighting a man, are you fighting a man that identifies as a woman, or are you fighting a woman? And I think that's what Joe Rogan is trying to kind of put out there. Like, no, I don't give a shit what you do. You're still a man, regardless of whatever. But see, that's where people kind of gets in trouble at, because you have to say, okay, this is now a woman. Yes, it is. But when it comes to fighting, or is it a woman or is it a man that identifies as a woman, or is this a man? So I think that's where y'all got to figure that thing out. I'm more so just a platform, just trying to figure, like, okay, these are the arguments, yo. These are the arguments. The arguments with Joe Rogan is saying that there's nothing that you can change bone structure. There's nothing that you can change with the density, with the power, with the speed of a man. There's nothing you can change there with the speed of a man. So no matter what you do, you can change your sexuality, but you are still a man, is what he is saying. Now, people will give him shit about that, but at the same time, is that fair, ladies? Would you say if you got in a fight at a club with a transgender woman or man, which one would you consider fair? If you fought a woman that transitioned over to a man, ladies, is that a fair fight or not? That's, she's a dude, whatever she identifies as, she's still a man, whatever they had removed. I'm guessing that's the major problem there, is where people are trying to figure out, okay, are we okay with this? I mean, I know when I wrestled and I had to wrestle a girl, the first thing they said is, be careful, that's a girl, be careful. I'm like, but she's wrestling, dude. She's out here with me. She's in my, so I couldn't, I could have easily just grabbed her, boom, and slammed her on the ground. But I was like, let me lay her down. And I can't lay her down soft. And I gotta watch how I pin her, because we can't put our hand between the legs. We can't grab it's so many different rules when you're a guy wrestling a woman, because you can't put in a high crotch, which is taking your hand and putting it between the legs. You can't go up under the chest because you'll accidentally touch the boob. And you as a guy, you don't want to feel, because we're taught not to disrespect girls. Most guys are, not all, but most guys are taught not to put their hands on a girl, not to disrespect the girl, not to do that. So I did not know what I had to do when it came to wrestling this girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out, what do I do, Dre? What is the best way to do it? And I was like, okay, let me just put her down on the ground. But at any point, it wouldn't matter if I boxed, yo. If I was a boxer and I went out there and it was a female and I fought her, it's a guy beating a girl's ass. It's not y'all not gonna ever say she was another fighter. Y'all say, you fought a girl. You fought a girl. And what was your boy's name? Exactly. That's the biggest double standard to it. And you had the comedian. There was a comedian at one point that was only wrestling girls, and he would pin these girls. He's like, I'll put money that no woman could beat me. No woman can beat me because I'm a man. And they were like, well, why don't you wrestle guys? He's like, I don't want to wrestle guys. They'll beat me. I want to wrestle women. And they called him out. And Andy Kaufman. So Andy Kaufman, if you look it up, Andy Kaufman used to only wrestle girls. And he used to beat the shit out of these girls. I'm talking about clotheslining them, everything. And you ask yourself, people were back in the day, they were saying, that's wrong. That's wrong. Don't you hit a girl. Don't you do that. But if a girl was in there whooping guys' ass, like say right now, there's a female that was whooping guys' ass, you gonna be like, man, y'all pussies, y'all hoes, y'all punks. Wow. We got to deal with so much. Y'all don't understand, man. Y'all don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand what guy, ladies, trust me. I understand what y'all deal with as women. I truly understand that shit. But as a guy, you like, if you beat up a woman, you beat up a woman. It's not a over their side. Y'all can change it, but you got to talk about, okay, let's go to ESPN. Let's talk about the news people. Let's talk about ESPN. Let's talk about Stephen A. Let's talk about Shannon Sharp. Let's talk about Skeet Bayless. They all gonna be like, oh, Andre just beat this girl up. You ain't beat no man. Go beat a man up. Don't be beating a woman up. But then you're gonna have one person say, well, hey, fight is a fight. A fight is a fight. What do y'all? I don't think a fight is a fight. Damn, my nose is big. I see why Mike. I don't see why Mike. Y'all see my nose, dude? So I gotta have nose surgery. I don't know why I'm getting off this. A police officer beat me up back in 2012 and broke my nose. So I still gotta have my nose fixed. And I was supposed to get it fixed a while back, but I ain't have it fixed yet. So that's what the cop did to me. Beat me up in 2012 in Louisville. So my nose is like shit. I didn't know my shit was like shifted. My shit like going like, oh, my shit looks like this. Y'all like my hair? You might like my hair. Y'all like it? People are talking about my head. So I'm gonna let y'all know before this shit is over. Probably in about 3 weeks, I'm gonna let one of these braids out, and I'm gonna leave one hair up, and then in like another week, I'm gonna let another one up. So half my hair is gonna be up, and half is gonna be down. I might let this out and have a mohawk. I don't know what I do. That's just what I do. I might even let the back out over here. That's what I do. Leave me the fuck alone when it comes to my hair. I'm sick of hearing that people like, oh, when you get your hair, why are y'all so fucking concerned about what other people do? Huh? What, like, why are y'all so goddamn concerned about other people? And that's the thing. I think we all, like, concerns if it's a national thing. Yeah, okay. But some of y'all be concerned about some shit that has nothing to do with you. Why are you wearing green? Green don't look good. Shut the fuck up. Green look good on me. Say what you want to. But you know what I'm saying? The thing about it was no guys. It was really no guys that was coming up to me saying shit. Saying, hey, man, what's going on with your hair, man? What's going on with your... I had one bitch-ass nigga say, he's a fucking... I was on his show, so I ain't going to talk about that. But other than that, I had all women like, oh, what you doing with your hair? What is wrong with your hair? What is wrong with your... What the fuck is wrong with you? Why do women have the audacity to question what men do, but we can't do the same fucking things? And see, that's the double standards, right? That's where the double standards fall at. A woman, you can dress like you 12 years old. You can go put on your young shit. You can dress like a teenager. You can put on your tennis skirt. You can look sloppy, look good, look bad, look happy, look small, look whatever. No man could say anything about you, because if a man says it, who the fuck are you to talk? Who are you? Who you think you are? All fuck you ever do is question. You don't got the right to talk about me. You a man, you stupid. That's what women do. But a woman can walk up to a guy and say, I don't like your hair like that. I don't like your shoes. I don't like that color on you. I don't like your eyebrows. You need to call my cousin Tony to cut your hair. It looks that a guy can't be Afrocentric. I watch women stop doing their hair and go like more centric. And they shit be all nappy. They don't get no lineups. They don't get no nothing. But let a guy miss 2 haircuts. What are you doing? You look like a bum. You look like a bum ass dude. Women. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all feel that y'all can talk about a man's weight, but a man can't talk about your weight? Why is it that you as a woman can walk up to a guy and say, or walk in his house and say, this looks like a bachelor crib, or you need to clean up, or you need to do this, but a man can never do that to you. Motherfucker, let me tell you, you got the audacity to walk in some shit that you don't pay for in my house and tell me what to do. You don't pay bills around this motherfucker. And that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. A guy he don't get that privilege. He doesn't have that privilege to be able to do that. Women do. Women can walk into a guy's house, open up the refrigerator, walk in his restroom without asking. I don't know if y'all ever had a woman do that. I had a woman do it. I had women, tons of women, walk in my house, open up my refrigerator. What you got in here? Close the refrigerator, go in my restroom, and walk back in the living room. Where you think you going, little lady? You better sit your butt on my couch. Don't be walking through my crib. Because as a man, you can't do it. A woman walk in your house and change your whole game up. I can care less. I live my life. It's my own business. Give 0 fucks about this person. It has nothing to do with me. When did you get there though, Patricia? When did you get? Have you always been there? Have you always been that kind of person that at the end of the day you ain't gonna, you at the end of the day, have you been like always in your own shit? I honestly will go far enough to say that most women do that shit. Most women stay in other people's business or stay in other people's shit no matter what. I think that is most women's character. Most, not all, because I know some that don't do it. But I would say a good number. I would say, give me a percentage. 80%, 90%, 90% of women are always in somebody else's shit. Are worrying about somebody. Look at your weight. Look at you. Like, I watch women talk about other people's weight and never question their own weight. I watched that. I've seen this on countless of times. But at the same time, guys will be considered shallow since your 30s. Okay, P, I respect that. You changed, you grew, you got tired of the bullshit. I say this all the time. You know what I'm saying? I got to stop giving advice. That's my thing. I give too much advice. I'm always trying to help. Hey, man, you need to write more. Hey, man, you need to do this. Hey, man, you need to do this. At the same time, Dre, shut the fuck up. It don't got nothing to do with you. Let them worry about the goddamn self. You worry about you, Dre, then worry about them. And I gotta stop. I need to stop that. You know what I'm saying? The reason when I got shot in my head when I was 16. And the reason why I got shot, I was trying to protect my big brother. Because the dude was gonna shoot my brother. He wasn't gonna shoot me. He probably would have shot us both, actually. He probably would have shot my brother. I've been so fucking freaked out. And then shot me, killed me and my brother right there. But I took that bullet and I took that nested because I always felt that I was stronger. I always been that guy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feel like a lot of y'all women got the stronger kid. A lot of y'all women got the stronger family member. Like, yeah, he's strong. He's just gonna make it. He gonna be good. That always been me. Always been like that. And not muscles. It has nothing to do with muscles. It definitely has nothing to do with muscles. I just always been the mentally strong, psychologically strong, emotionally strong, physically strong. Always been that. Honestly, I go as far as say this. I only think that most people could have dealt with half the shit that I dealt with in my life. So I think I always seem to charm in and give information, and I need to stop. Nigga, Dre, stop. I'm saying right now, today, Dre, stop giving advice. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about nobody else. And I don't even know if y'all feel that. I don't know if y'all see that. Do you? Because sometimes we put ourselves in shit that has nothing to do with us. We be too involved. So you saying she cheated on us? She ain't cheated on you. She cheated on us, bro. What's going on? What we gonna do? I remember my sister had me call a girl back for her boyfriend that was cheating on her. And she stayed with this nigga. I was like, man, what did you have me call for? Why you still with this dude? Leave him alone. You got proof? I just verified it for you, sis. You got proof? Dude is cheating on you. And my sister still stayed with this nigga. I was like, what the fuck? I'm thinking to myself, I'm calling you break up with that nigga yet. You break up with him yet? Oh, you man, call me when you break up with this nigga. And it's weird that we all know people like that always trying to give advice. Nigga, Dre, I'm telling y'all right now, Dre, stop giving advice to people. Shut up. Don't give no more advice. I'm gonna give advice. I'm gonna give advice, but it's gonna be on a whole scale. I ain't giving advice to just one motherfucker no more because I hate when people don't do it. I'd be like, hey, man, you need to write. Hey, man, you need to do this. Hey, man, what you need to do, you need to get you an RV. What you need to do, you need to go get this, get on your feet. What I did, I got on the RV. I was in my RV for like a year. I stacked my bread. Whoop, 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 whoop. Shut up, Dre. It don't got shit to do with you. Let people fail and lose their life and bomb on their own. Don't give advice. Because it's like this. I need to quit being an I told you so motherfucker. That's always been I told you, Dre, I told you. Stop it. Stop it. If y'all like me, if y'all ever been like me, we have to stop this, people, because we out here getting our emotions and our blood pressure and our feelings up all high for motherfuckers that don't give, like, stop it. We got to get us together first. You know what I'm saying? Because the only way a person really follows you is they got to see you doing good. They got to see you killing. They got to see you growing. They got to see you making money. And you can't force a motherfucker to grow with you. You know what I'm saying? You got to just worry about yourself on all levels. Worry about yourself. Even in a relationship. Worry about yourself. Do your part, they do their part, and y'all do it together. I'm not saying don't become a unit, but what I'm saying is you can't always be worrying about what your spouse is doing. If you pushing them more than you pushing yourself, you are going to lag behind on your things. I used to say to my girl, baby, you got to quit writing, quit helping me, quit doing this. I got it. I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm good. Because what happens is when the motherfuckers start failing and get behind and they start, because it's like this, you have to look at it like it's like a race. And we all race. We all have our own race. We have our family races. We have our unit race. We have our couples race. We have that race. But if you're running a race and you keep stopping to pull a motherfucker up, you gonna lag behind on what you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? They should see you and see you working hard and be like, I gotta work hard. They shouldn't be helping you so much that they get behind on what they gotta do. They might wanna be in a certain position in their life right now, but you not doing it because you so involved with them. Right, Patricia? I used to be super judgmental, nosy, critical, but your advice wasn't perfect. Teach for I'm still willing to learn. And that's the thing though, Trish. I can see my growth. I can always see my growth. That's a good thing that I learned about myself. Is like, Dre, if you sit back, you watch yourself grow every single week. And when I feel like I go backwards, I get upset and I gotta go forward. But what sidetracks me is me being in people's shit. I be in people's business. Dre, stay out of people's business. I'm not snitching. I'm snitching to them. Like, you need to work harder. That's snitching. We got to stop snitching. Patricia, man, you got to stop snitching on people. Snitching to them about themselves. You need to work harder. You need to do better. You need to do the CC. We got to stop that. We gotta stop it. I always been that way, man. I be so much concerned, and it'll fuck my whole day up. My whole day will be dead because I'm involved in, like, I'm gonna tell you my things that I have to stop doing. Where tell us that. Number one, I gotta stop arguing. No more arguing, right? Then I gotta mind my own business. Y'all see, I'm writing this down. And number three is the biggest thing that I can do is fucking lead by example. That's it. That's the only thing. That's the only thing you need to do, Dre. That's for me. I need to stop arguing. I be picking fights with people. I be like, come on, say the word. Say the goddamn word and it is on. Say it. Say it. You ain't say thank you. Let me tell you something about your customer service, bitch. When I used to work for McDonald's, I used to say, how you doing? May I take your order? May I take your order? I don't like your... I got to stop that, dude. I'll be picking stupid fights for no reason. I'll be like, but I'll be so involved in it, I can't let it go. You know what I'm saying? I'll be so involved in it, I can't let it go. I'll be like, God, here I go again. I used to start early. I used to start like 7 o'clock in the morning with Sprint. Oh, I ain't call these niggas no more. I'm just going to end my phone service with them. I hate Sprint. I hate them. And I need to learn to just let them go. Just let them go. Leave, Andre. Leave Sprint alone. They're not worth it. You'll do better on by yourself. Fine. Go with AT&T. Go with Verizon. Go with Metro. Go with somebody else, Andre. But leave Sprint alone. And that's my goal. That is my 2021 goal, is to get away from Sprint. Number two is stop arguing with people. Look, I'm going to tell you this. I stopped going out to eat because everywhere I go, my food is bad. It's terrible. I used to be a chef. I know what good food is like, but I refuse to let it go. If I spend my money here, give me my food. I want my food hot. I don't want my fries mediocre. That's just me. I'm sorry. But then when I go to hotels, I'm looking up under the mattress. I'm looking up, oh man, I got paper under here. Discount. Stop it, Dre. Stop it. Stop trying to get free food and shit, Dre. Stop it. It's not even a free food. I'll be like, man, I ain't want food. I just want to tell y'all that y'all fucking business suck. And Dre, you know that. I go in there with my expectations. I know I need to stop using that word. And you got to put an accent mark on my E, Miss Patricia. You need to hold the E down. Let me show you how to do it. Hold the E down. And then when you hold it down, it gives you an option. And then you put the one with the accent mark on it. You see that E, please? Don't be disrespecting my E. Hey, I'm going to read. Don't. But you know what it is, man. We gotta stop. We have to stop. I'm like that customer. I'm that customer. Let me talk to your manager. That's what happens when you got a college degree and you're not using it. You use your college degree out here in the world. Let me tell you about your profit. Let me tell you about your P&Ls. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, my bad. My potatoes messed up. And they're telling people about their profit and loss. And let me tell you about your customer touch points. Man, shut up, get out of the store, Dre. Hey, no, I'm being there like, look, what if I was a shopper? Then I'm looking at your customer touch points, and then your greetings was bad. Let me talk to your manager real quick. Your sanitizer wasn't in right. Nobody's using 6 foot distance. Look at your food. I just checked the temperature. It looks like it's below. This is a 41. I gotta stop it. I'm in there like, hey, this milk is not 32. This is not right. Hey, can you redo this? Stop it, Dre. This is the bad thing about it though. I'll be like, hey, I want fries with no salt, just not to eat the fries. Why? This? Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I've learned to shut up when I learned to shut up when I went to McDonald's and they put salt on my fries. I was like, hey man, I want my fries fresh, no salt, right now. Get to it. And they gave me these hot fries that burnt the hell in my mouth. I tried. Have you ever ate a hot fry when you requested a hot fry? Hey man, why y'all give me these hot ass fries, man? I burned my whole tongue, man. Man, what's wrong, man? Hey man, I didn't got some too hot fries. You got to quit demanding exceptional service from unexceptional people. We don't because we don't. It ain't like we gonna go give a Yelp review anyway. Black people don't write good Yelp reviews. We write bad Yelp reviews. And this is the sad part about it. I don't even write a real Yelp review. I just write like a few sentences, like service suck. They racist, man. Black people, everybody's not racist. Everybody is not racist. Everybody's not discriminating against you. We can say it. We just gotta prove it. You don't try to prove your racism. Look at them. Look at them. They ain't say nothing to black customers, man. Hey, man. You don't try to prove your racism. Hey. Look how to greet the black people. Look how he said, may I help you versus how you doing? May I help you? See that? I can't get a how you doing. None of the black customers is getting how you doing. Stop it. You gotta stop it. Stop picking racist people out. We be in there like, carry me. Come on, yeah. Call him. This thing about me though. I'm this black though. This is how black I am. If somebody more blacker than me clock out in a business, I'll be like, I don't know them. Unless somebody's getting hurt. Unless it's a fight. If they about to fight some brothers, then I'm in there. I'm with them. Hey, hold on. You know what I'm saying? But if a black person clock it out of the business, I'm like, yeah. Because they always want me to talk to them. No. Black people don't talk to angry black people. We don't talk to them. We let them go. You just supposed to let them calm themselves. It's like a baby. Black people are like babies when they angry. You let us calm ourselves. Don't touch us. Don't bother us. You don't got to call the cop. Just we'll settle. Like, man, I'll kill every guy. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I get angry sometimes. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Let me buy you a drink, all right? Y'all gotta let black people calm themselves. Don't be trying to. I'll be like, I see you over, brother. I got you. Yeah, y'all racist. Hey, you know something though, Trish? That's the thing though. That was a learned behavior. That came from my mom. I remember my mom throwing some fries back into a White Castle's drive-through. We went through a White Castle's drive-through, and they gave my mom like some lukewarm fries. The fuck? I don't want these. I was like, oh, Lord, please don't let us get. I'm like, they about to throw hot grease in this goddamn car on mama. I'm like, man. And my mom always been that way. So me learning those tricks and trades, because y'all got to remember, man, when you're raised in the hood, you have a certain kind of a degree. You have a certain kind of survival degree, but also you have those cats that do the slip and falls. You have the people that's always in an accident. You got the people that's always arguing. in the hood, you gotta always be having some kind of lick coming in. That's what's called hitting a lick. If you go to McDonald's and they mess up on your burger and you was barely stretching it anyway, you about to give it. You about to be like, man, I can't eat my fries. You know what I'm saying? I came in, I waited, I'm late for my break, and you milk it. And after you milk it, they be like, hey, you know something, let me replace this. And matter of fact, let me give you a food voucher to replace your order. And most people be like, oh shit, that's the game. When people start realizing that they could jump on the phone and call a restaurant and say, hey, I came through there and my order was messed up and y'all didn't give me my receipt and I'm mad and I came through. Most businesses have the worst employees sometimes, that they know that if you came through there during a lunch rush, that it was bad. I can jump on the phone and I can call McDonald's right now and say, hey, how you doing? I just came through there a second ago and y'all didn't give me my receipt and y'all left my sausage off. I need to speak to your man. I guarantee you right now, I can do this right now. Call it right now. Where's my phone at? I'm recording. Man, I'll call right now. I will call right now and be like, you know, son, I'm going to get my other phone. Hold on. Woo. And that's so. Let me see. I'm gonna call a McDonald's, yo. I'm gonna call a McDonald's, and let me see. I don't even think. Let me see. I don't even know if I can call on my phone on my computer. Well, let me call on my computer. I don't even think it's gonna let me call on my computer. Yeah, it won't let me call on my computer. We gonna do this. So tomorrow, because I'm recording on my IG, I'm on my YouTube, I'm on my Facebook. I'm on everything right now. I'm all around this bitch right now. I'm right here. I'm over there. I'm right here. But you know, we have to stop that, man. But I salute y'all. I ain't gonna trip. I used to be that way. I don't do it no more. But I salute cats. You know the survival, how it is in the hood, man. You have to hit that lick. You have to. That's why when somebody break in somebody's house, when somebody gets you, like, man, all right, I feel you. Because you know the people get over on you. You know the people get over on you. And you got to make sure that your life is set up the fact that you are good. Right. You do it. Man, if you rent a car, you call car rental. I remember when I went back to Louisville, yo. I went back to Louisville, and I went to Enterprise, and they gave me a dirty car. Now this is during COVID. They gave me a dirty car. Man, I clocked out. They refunded my car. And they gave me a free rental for a week. And I'm like, hey, yo, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? And it was the whole thing was the fact that it was the truth. But I think that I have always been taught to go for the juggler. I've been taught through my society. I've been taught through living in the hood that people get over on you, that people take advantage of you, that people do that to you. So when it's your turn, you have to get it. I think once we get out of that, we change. But when you in that hood and when you in that mentality, man, people know, man, people do it. I used to work at dealers, man. I worked at the dealers out St. Matthews in out Oxmoor Mall in Louisville. And I used to watch the older whites would come and buy like Beverly Feldman for like Derby. They buy like these $600 bags and shoes, and they go wear it to the Kentucky Derby and bring it right back. You know what I'm saying? They will literally go to the Kentucky Derby, wear this shit. These are rich white women, and they will buy all this way expensive shit at dealers. and they will bring it right back. I'm talking about shoes. You're like, bitch, I just seen you at the Oaks with this outfit on. But when black people would try to bring it back, they'd be like, no, it's dirty, this. But when the white customers bring it back, it wouldn't be a problem. When I worked at LA Fitness, you would have white and Asian clients. Normally, when you stop your personal training, you get 30 days to use all your sessions. But whenever the white and Asian guests stopped it, they would complain and say, I'm not using this, give me a year. And they would give them a year to use it. But when you were black and Hispanic, LA Fitness would just take it. So when people start learning, hey, I got to learn how to get the same kind of opportunities that the white people get, that the Asian people get, because it's really like this. If you, as an Asian or white person, and most of the time, when you go to a restaurant, they mess up your order, they're automatically just going to give you a free order and replace your meal. Black customers have to fight for that free meal. They have to prove it, they have to fight for it, and they have to do it. And that's the crazy thing about it. I remember so I'll let people know, like at a point I didn't eat no meat. And I went to Del Taco and I got a bean burrito. And they put rice on it. And I was like, I don't want rice on my bean fucking burrito. I just want beans. That's it. A bean burrito. No bean and rice. And the lady was like, she opened it up right in the middle of the front. What's wrong with this? Bitch, if you don't go make my goddamn burrito and get the fuck out of here, why would you disrespect me? I just told you it got rice on it. I didn't want it. But no, you couldn't just take that from my word for it and just go replace two regular burritos. You want to open it up in front of all the customers, try to make me look like I'm incompetent, like I don't know what I'm talking about, like I'm wrong, and you try to belittle me. So when that happens, we switch, the game switches. No. That's the thing about it, is that they go off the customer's not right, but when you're black, it's you're wrong. You're wrong no matter what you say. You're wrong. What do you call hot? Well, it was warm when I gave it. Motherfucker, my coffee wasn't hot. Make a new pot. No, I said I didn't want whipped cream. Well, I didn't see you didn't say you didn't want whipped cream. God damn it, can you? And why do we have to go that extra mile? Why do we have to put that out there in order for us to get the respect that we want or get the order that we want? And y'all do this. Y'all do this because I worked at McDonald's. I was a GM at McDonald's. I ran McDonald's for a long time, for 4 years as a GM. When I was stripping, I was working at McDonald's as a manager. And I told people this. And I said, check this out. Let me explain something to you. When you go back and you go into McDonald's and your order's messed up, they just take, excuse me, this is incorrect. This was supposed to be this. It's not even a look at it. It's not even anything. They take it, put it in the waste bin, and remake your order for you. Correct. And send it back with a grill note. I need to grill it back. So when I go to McDonald's, when I was eating at McDonald's and I know they mess up my order, please, can you do me a favor? Can you grill note this back? Know this, separate that, hot toasted, but this, you have to say that because they will not let you do that. Right, Patricia? They won't let you do that. You have to explain yourself. You have to really tell them. If you go in there and you say, hey, can I get some fresh fries? Well, we just dropped these fries. Man, I want my fries fresh, out the grease. I don't want them. I don't give a fuck if you said they're fresh. I want to see them come out the grease. Why do you have to go through that? It shouldn't even be that extra mile. You shouldn't even have to put that out there. You shouldn't even have to throw that fucking energy out there. Excuse me, I rented your rental car. It was not clean. Well, we washed it. God damn it, I said the car was dirty. Why do I have to explain to you that the car is dirty? Because you know the reason why we go there, people? Do y'all know the reason why people go there? Because neither we worked in this business or we have people in that business that tells us. They tell us. If you call them and you tell them this is wrong, they supposed to fix it. But it's not the same. You don't get that. You don't always get that. You don't get that kind of love. You don't get that nice hospitality that you're supposed to get when you go into business. You don't get that, hey, how you doing? You get that, what you doing here? This is one problem I always have. And I swear I have this. Every time I go into a walk-in business where you order at the register, they will be having a fucking conversation at the register, and I got to wait on them to finish their conversation so I can order. And I walk in, hey, girl, whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, y'all not going to take my goddamn order? Y'all didn't see me coming through? Y'all didn't see me just walk in here, so I'm waiting on y'all now. I'm waiting on y'all now. This is not a, y'all not working or nothing. I walked in here, y'all having a fucking conversation, and I came to y'all and I just want to order. I gotta wait on you now. I don't get, may I take your order? I don't get no, good morning, how are you doing? Welcome to McDonald's. I don't get no, welcome to, do they not even say that anymore? I never get, welcome to Dairy Queen, welcome to Dairy Mart, welcome to Fazoli's, welcome to the Olive Garden, welcome to this. I get, may I take your order? Is there no more hospitality? Is hospitality gone? Because it's about presentation. Thank you for choosing Kaiser. Thank you for choosing Norris. May I help you? Thank you for choosing AT&T. May I help you? Thank you for calling Sprint. May I help you? Thank you for calling Insight. May I help you? Thank you for calling Spectrum. May I help you? Thank you for choosing Starbucks. May I take your order? Thank you for choosing Taco Bell. May I help you? Welcome to Kmart. May I help? We don't get that shit. I don't know what y'all get, but I don't get welcome to Walmart. Welcome to Whole Foods. Welcome. Where the fuck is the welcomes at? Thank you for choosing. We don't get that. I don't know if y'all get it. I don't get it. That's what I'm talking about. And I know if I go read the employee manual, that's going to say, when you talk about greeting, thank you for choosing LA Fitness. Thank you for choosing Kaiser. Thank you for choosing McDonald's. Thank you for choosing Burger King. Thank you for choosing. Welcome to Burger King. Welcome to McDonald's. It's gone. Where'd it go at, big dog? Where did it go? It's like this. It's like selling, right? It's like selling. When you sell something, I should feel that it's effective, that it's going, but don't expect me just to come in there and spend my money. Nobody suggestive sales anymore. The service is just poor. I mean, the service is just shit, dog. I mean, it's terrible. This is the thing, though. This is one thing I hate is how people sell like training, right? Personal training. I be watching people training videos, and I be like, who the fuck can do these workouts that you doing, dog? I'm a super fit guy, and y'all be making up shit. Y'all be making up workouts that y'all just can do. You didn't feel your shoulder out of place, hurt your hip bone, trying to do workouts that you know is wrong form, that you know is not going to get you the results that you need. You just on some bullshit and you try some shit and you think it worked, but it's not going to be a long-term workout. No one's going to do it. Your basic workouts, your lunges, your jump squats, your back, your this, your roll. Ain't nobody doing those squat rolls with a twist, throw back the kettlebell. You're like, man, your fucking shoulder's gone. But yet alone, people follow the bullshit. We all follow the bullshit. We all continue to go to businesses and support restaurants that we never get amazing services out of. We do. We all continue to support shit that we don't get services out of. We continue to hang around friends that we don't get services out of, that they don't benefit us. They're not growing. They're not going anywhere. They're not going in the right direction. And at the same time, same shit I was just talking about, all we do is complain about what they're doing. You're not growing. You're not working harder. You're not doing this. You're not doing this. But is it worth it? Right? Is it worth it? Is it really worth it? I don't even comment on shit like that no more. I just comment and throw a monkey, be like, man, ain't nobody doing that bullshit. There ain't no workout. I have to start paying attention to just Andre. Just Andre, not you, not you, not you. And I say this, and it's different between me being on my platform, me being on C Students podcast, me being on my Confessions of an Ex-Male Horror podcast. In my podcast, yes, I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to let people know, hey, this is my opinion. This is what I'm talking about. But when it comes to one-on-one, I'm not telling you motherfuckers to work no more. Excuse my language. I'm not telling y'all to get it. I'm not telling you to invest. I'm not telling you to do those things. I might suggest it. I might put it out there for the masses, but as well as for one person, I'm done. I'm tired of stressing myself out. I'm tired of lifting my blood pressure to make somebody better. Dre, make you better. And then when you get to where you need to, and you look back and you be like, hey, I told y'all this is what you need to do, but you have to do it for yourself first, Dre. You have to be shining. You have to be killing it. You have to be winning. You have to be doing it before you can offer advice to people who aren't there. Everybody doesn't roll on the same wave as you. If something's not right, alone. So that's why I look at it like people. I look at people like business. If you don't work for me, I have to separate myself from you. I no longer can involve myself into the bullshit. I no longer can promote and push and try to push because you're not my son. You're not my daughter. You're not my wife. You're not my brother. You're not my mom. I'm not pushing nobody no more. Dre, stop it. I'm not involving myself in the bullshit. Because if you don't take my advice, gotta stop. But I learned this. This came by trial and error. This came by failing and succeeding. This came by being let down and broken. I have learned that, Dre, you bring more bullshit on yourself than bullshit finds you. You look for, I'll be like, where the bullshit at? Where the bullshit at? I gotta stop loving people more than they love themselves. I gotta stop working people to work harder than they work. Everybody ain't you. And I say this is just talking to myself, but this is to y'all. Everybody ain't y'all. Everybody ain't you. Everybody ain't gonna follow your stuff. But shit, you gotta follow your motherfucking stuff. You gotta do what you trying to get everybody else to do before you kind of put it. You can't do this and then say, hey man, you need to do this. If you ain't doing it, shut the fuck up. Worry about yourself. That's all it is. And it's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that we say this to ourselves, but we don't do it. Right? We don't do it. Yo, I've been a C student my whole life. You know, I've been a C student. And a lot of people ask me what is C students because I graduated with 3.0 GPA. And then I went back and turned out my GPA was different. But my mom beat my ass to an A student. I was a C by myself because I did everything last minute. And that's what a C student is. A C student is somebody that does things last minute. A C student is a person that takes things on their own. I learned from examples. I learned from watching myself fail. I don't need your bullshit. You're not me and I'm not you. I'm a C student. I need to work for myself. I'm my own businessman. I'm my own growth and my own motivation. That is the definition of a C student. I am self-taught. I'm self-branded. I'm self-everything. So when I talk about my C student podcast, C student shirt, order a shirt, yo. Hey, you see this up there? Y'all see this? You see this? Order the C student shirt. They come in all different colors: black, yellow, pink, red, white. C Students podcast. Look at that. Hosted by man. Look at that shirt. Man, look at that shirt. It's only $18. Please support your homie. This is a extra large that just shows y'all how big I'm getting. Look at those muscles. Look at those muscles. Look at those. No, I was just playing. Order a C Student shirt, man. Thank y'all for tuning in today. We live, we popping, we big, we every day, yo. We every day. Next time you see some Girl Scouts, make it rain on the cookies. Make it rain on the cookies. Make it rain. We all are trying to grow. But it's hard for you to grow when you got your fucking roots in other people's shit. Worry about your own foundation. Put your own water in yourself and let everybody else find their own water until you are big enough to fund your own water supply. Stay out of people's shit. It's not your business. Worry about yourself. When it's time for you to speak up about you, you step forward. But you can't expect people to work hard when you're not working hard at all. Maybe you're just a talker and not a doer. A lot of people are quick to talk and tell people what the fuck to do, and they ain't doing nothing. They just talking. They're not there. They not doing nothing. They ain't seen anything. They not leading by example. They are basically just talking shit. But if you are a doer, if you're out here doing, continue to do it. Continue to go forward, but quit looking backwards. There's no way you can drive a car like this. You're not going to go far. You're going to wreck every time. Don't worry about nobody behind you. Worry about people in front of you. That way you have a goal. You have a plan. You can have a blueprint. I salute y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to See Students this morning. Any questions you want, send them. Thank y'all for sending the questions that y'all have. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. Andre Mulligan, See Students Podcast. See y'all tomorrow. We out this bitch. And oh.